Happy to have you here with me, everybody. It's Mission Forge, where iron sharpens iron. I'm Bobby Jankovic, the broker of RE/MAX Capital. Make sure you stick around to the end to see the results of last week's quiz and also hear the new quiz. I worked hard on it. I think you'll like it. Last, I'll share my favorite local craft beer with you. You're going to like this one. Hey, industry news. If you're a professional and you're serious about raising above the crowd and increasing that client experience and edging out that competition, you have to know the news. You've got to know the trends, the stories, what are interest rates doing, what did the Fed say, all that stuff. So, if you didn't already know, you have a subscription to Inman News Service, one of the premier news services, which is subscription-based, through Virginia Realtors. So dust off that NERDS number and get on to Virginia Realtors. Also a great source of local information and industry news. Thanks for forging ahead. I hope that's of value to you. Last week we had big goose egg on the quiz. No correct answers, so I'm not going to make a donation to CMN for this. However, I've got a great new quiz. In the last 100 years, since we're talking about news, can you name one of the top 5 news stories of the last 100 years? Now, the trick is it's a news story, so think about it from that angle. Not necessarily one of the top historical events. What was one of the biggest news stories? Every correct answer, I will make a donation to the Children's Miracle Network. Now, on to the fun part. My favorite local craft beer of the week. These guys have been kicking it for 25 years. Legend Brewing Company in Richmond, Virginia, and this is their brown ale. Not a bad beer by any stretch of the imagination. These guys have been doing this for 25 years. One of the originals, and what do? They get hit with all this competition and they grew. Now they're down in Portsmouth too. Thanks for forging ahead with me. Don't work too hard. I look forward to those correct answers on the quiz.